Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Rob. Hope you guys are doing very, very well today. Uh, Life's pretty good. Life's pretty good. Like I said, on Wednesdays, I planned on doing playthroughs or just talk-throughs or whatever, especially after everything that we tried to get through with the auction. Um, I think we're going to do another one in a couple weeks, only because so many people dropped out of a lot of the things, which wasn't a big deal. Hey, Rob, really cool design with this one. Love how the room to room thing. Yeah, this is very, very cool. You know, somebody said something, and I want to talk about this before we get into gameplay, but I also want to tell you about Miniature Market's Backroom. For now on, from Tuesday to Friday, they will have what they call Backroom. And I talked with them, and they are going to give me the list so I can give you guys a heads up ahead of time on these backroom deals. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, they've got a really, really good one that you're going to want to check out. It is Altar Quest. If you have never gotten Altar Quest, you can get the stretch goals, you can get the expansion, you can get the base box, all for under $100. All for under $100. That's ridiculous. That is. So if you want to give this a try, or maybe you want to use some of the miniatures for something else, this is a fantastic opportunity. So I go over to Miniature Market, check out their back room. Okay, it is a special that only runs till Friday, and I'm going to be getting, hopefully, because Christina's at Gamma this week. But for going forward, they are going to be giving me the list, and I will be letting my people know ahead of time what is on that list. I split my elbow. Jeez. So when I find out, I will let you guys know what's going on and give you a heads up so you guys can save money. Now, I want to talk a little bit about this because somebody wrote a real stupid thing. Oh, this isn't for me. It's too expensive, this, that, and the other. I'd rather go spend it on a Kickstarter. Okay, I get that. Okay? But I want to say something else in defense of this. Okay? This is fantastic. And I didn't realize how smart this guy was until I started playing this 4 or 5 times, and I go, this is ahead of its time, folks. This is. I really like what this does. It sets up for a ton of replayability. And do you think expansions are going to be as expensive? I don't think so. But the initial setup, you're going to invest something. Here's the difference. You go buy a Kickstarter, and let's just say Deep Impact or whatever, or Deep Madness. Deep Impact, that's a movie. Deep Madness. You're going to buy that big box set, okay, for $300. How many of those expansions are you going to play? You get the all-in. How many of those expansions you're going to play? You're going to maybe paint the base set, maybe play the base set a couple times. That's it. This here, I haven't stopped playing this. And I'm sure I'm getting a whole bunch of it wrong, but don't get me wrong. Let me just lay it on the line, folks, okay? Because you know I don't pull any punches here at the mighty tabletop world, okay? All right? If I really like something, I'm going to tell you about it. And supposedly this guy, I can't even pronounce his last name, Maliv. That's good enough. I love the old school art here. Even on the other thing, I got my keyboard sitting on it. And I looked at this and I went, okay, all right. But not till I started playing did I realize how brilliant this is. And if you just go out, because this set here, 5 miniatures, you would pay $40 for 5 miniatures from Games Workshop. Instead, you get rules, and you get the ability on the back of this book to print out. You don't have to buy the MDF. You don't have to. You can still play this. You could cut it out. I even said get yourself a nice pad and some colored pencils. You know how I do things with the print and plays. Draw it. Have a great time. Draw each room. Have you guys play through it that way? There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. Now, what I also did is I printed some things out of the manual here, and I made myself a little cheat sheet. So it's really easy. I find it's really helpful instead of flipping through the book. So nice little thing. I'm sure they did something on BGG. I just didn't take the time to take a look. So what I'm going to do today is, because I really believe in this, okay? And I like to find out when this Pit Fighter thing is coming out, because the minute I do, okay, I'm going to pick this up, okay? And then I'm going to show you Pit Fighter. And I believe they have a couple other things. I saw Lunar something or another. Had me really fascinated. Had me starting to, I'm starting to think, these guys got something going on here. Okay? And, I like jumping on stuff like this. This stuff is fun. When people are creative and passionate and care about what they're doing, they're trying to give you the best experience. It's not just some kind of corporate baloney that we've been dealing with for so doggone long. Okay? We really have. Okay? They'll take a certain subject and they'll put it out there, and they don't put the heart and passion into it. There are a lot of people that make some very wonderful games. But sometimes, there's a lot of smaller guys that make some things that you really, really have to start taking a look at and start thinking to yourself, what works for you? What works for me? And for me to bring this here, am I going to get 1,000 clicks on this? No, but I don't care about that. Okay, it's not bringing out the cult of the new. It's about bringing out things that are fun and I'm passionate about, and I want to share with you. So, if that's what works for you on this channel, hey, I'm here. If not, well, hey, that's why, every 5 minutes there's a new board game channel. You can ring a bell on it. All right, I split my elbow with the cows this morning, so don't worry about it. All right, that's what happens when you do man work. All right, let's take a look. Contra Dargo says, "Hey Rob, really cool design with this one." I read that already. Maliv, oh hey, how you doing, my brother? What's up, Rob? Not much. We're gonna showcase your little piece of paradise here. Hey Rob, greetings from the UK. Some says SPC. How you doing, my brother? Mal says, that's a nice cheat sheet. There is an official one on the site, of course, but that one you made is clutch. Well, you're going to go live. You want to try to do the best job you can. Now, I may mess things up a little bit, but just bear with me. All right. It's tough doing things live and you forget things and you're trying to, be entertaining. Not that I'm trying to, walk on a ball while balancing two bottles. Contra. Yeah, I saw on their Instagram that these guys have a whole bunch of projects with very different themes. Yeah, this is something special. So, hey, without further ado, let's go down to the table and check this brother out. All right. So I did this on an angle because I really want you to kind of see the scenery here, because it really works. And I messed up the magnet on this. I'm going to take care of this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go buy another set and put some of the pieces together that I messed up. So what happens here, okay, is this dude here, he has 3 pulse. Now, what is pulse? That's his heartbeat, okay? I'm going to pull this out of here because this is the door that we already know that we're going. I have to get to this other door to get out of here. So as I turn this, and the nice thing about it is we'll be able to see the different things that are going to happen. So let's do this to start off, okay? So we have an idea what is going on. You are going to work your way through here and have to get out. Now, the very first thing that we're going to do is, and I'm not going to do everything to complete this mission unless I get really lucky and roll. You are going to roll on different rooms. I've already pre-rolled this one. I rolled room 6. This is the escape pod room. Let me get my glasses so I can see, so I can talk to you guys. And I'll show you exactly. You have 2 types of room in each. I love the old analog screen type of things. Now I had rolled a 4, 5, 6, so I'm going to be using the B sections on this, and you're going to roll a D6, 1 to 6, and you're going to pick which room it's going to be. Okay, for me, I rolled the escape pod room. Okay, and that's this room right here. Now I need to get out of this room as quickly as humanly possible, because where I'm trying to get, because I want to turn on the power, is the engine room. Okay, the power's off. I need to get over there, and I need to turn this stuff back on. Okay, I need to get this done. Yeah, I want to get to the control console, and I want to turn on the power. The control is an emergency control panel. Yeah, it's way over there in the corner. Boom, boom, boom. And that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to get there and turn this bad boy on. Now, there are ways to kind of manipulate the dice a little bit. Not so fast, my friends. Not so fast. Okay? We will get to that in a second. Okay? All right. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to roll on, now that I got everything set up, okay, and I put everything where it needs to be. All right? I appreciate you showcasing the game. Oh, hey, yeah. All right, Tabletop Mark. How are you, bro? Oh, what's that little devil thing for? He must be unhappy about something. No problem. All right, so over here, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do our spawn roll, okay? And we're going to roll a d6, and we're going to look at this sheet here. And it's in the book. It tells you what is going to pop up when you roll. All right, so everything is run on a 6-sided die. No problem. We got this. All right. Here we go. Oh, demons. Ah, get it. That's you, kid. Way to be strong. All right. 5. Okay, 5. Those look sharp. Spawn. 2 blade demons. Okay. Well, we got our painted up blade demons. I just threw something together real quick for the demo. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy. Remember, this was a painting channel at one time. Okay, so it's under prowl. Now, once you do it, it'll have something next to it: prowl, hunt, ambush, and it'll tell you exactly what you want to do. These are on prowl. Next thing I'm going to say is prawn, right? It's on. Tabletop says it's smiling. No ship emojis. Oh, there you go. Spawn within 4 spaces out of line of sight if possible, including wall spaces. So you can count these wall spaces. So the way I can do it is I can come here. I can go 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, no, let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'll put 1 dude there. All right. And then the next one, we'll put it right near him. Yeah, let's go right there. That's 4 away. All right, so these bros are trying to get at him. He needs to get by these guys and through here. All right, so we pretty much got that all set up. Now, here's where the thing is, and I mentioned this in the video, and I didn't get it until I played this, and I want to explain this. Combat is pretty much figured out by this chart here. Okay, so if you want to do deal 2 damage, well, you're going to do the blast or bash, but the demons are going to have a mirrored effect with that. Okay, the thing that really gets you here, and I get why you don't roll for damage. Okay, the thing that I get now is the higher your pulse, the worse chance that you have of going, and you're going to get your face kicked in. Okay, so you really don't need the combat dice, because their reaction is deadly enough, and you have to be, you need those automatics. It's a small room. You're going to be hitting people in the face. All right, now on a 1, 2, 3, that is going to be a demon pulse action. On a 4, 5, 6, that is going to be my actions. There's a chance I may get no actions whatsoever. Okay? This is where this is so genius. Okay? Because as your pulse goes up, I start with 3 pulse. But when my adrenaline starts flowing, my pulse goes higher, which means I add dice. Okay? If I take a hit, my pulse goes higher. I add a dice. Okay? I could be rolling up to 6 dices. What are the chances of it all being 4, 5s, or 6s? Not very many. Okay? But I will tell you this much. If it goes to 7, I'm dead. Game over. So it's absolutely brutal. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wow. Well, I can't see the details. It's slightly far. What's slightly far? Okay. Sorry, Cal. Here, I could bring it a little closer. I just didn't want to squeeze it in so much. There we go. All right, let's not go crazy, all right? All right. So, if I move this over just a hair, I'll roll right here. All right, perfect. Okay? That's what we'll do. All right, so we're going to roll our dice. See, we can make adjustments on the fly. That's what we do here at the Mighty Tabletop World. All right, here we go. So I'm going to roll. Well, looky here. Looky here. Now, a 4, a 5, and a 5. That's great. I'm going to get 3 actions. But here's the bad part. They are going to get a mirrored action. Okay? They're going to get a mirrored action. So depending on what I decide to do here on the sheet, and bear with me here. I number these 1 through 6. Okay? So after I take an action, I make sure that I put the dice into the number of the action that I took, because they get a mirrored response, okay, to what I've done. And I'm sorry if this is messing up. Also, I put on here all the demon stats so I know what I'm facing. All right, the Blade Demons have 2 hit points. They move 3, okay? And MD, melee damage, they can do 1. All right, they do melee. They do not do range. All right, so since they've been rolled, now it's my turn, okay? So now I've got to think, what the heck am I going to want to do here, all right? So let's take a look here. All I want to do is get by them. I don't want to get into a brawl with these guys. Well, the first thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move. And move is 3 spaces, okay? So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then 3, all right? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these out of the way, all right? And I'm going to turn this so you guys can see. See? You think I don't care. Now, another thing to let you know is that this very first scenario, the very first, is the power stage. And the whole ship is dark, so I can only see up to 2 spaces. Okay? 1, 2. All right. Okay, Rob, we can deal with that. So, what do I want to do here? So, I'm going to mark this as a 3 because they're going to get a response, which means that the demons would move, and I want to make sure that I do that. And there's a certain way that we do this. Okay? He said they're painted. I can't tell. I'm almost as old as you, Robin. Okay, thanks. Okay. So the second action I want to take, and remember, I've got to make sure that I take these bros out. I'm going to deal 2 damage. And I'm going to blast them for 2. So that is going to be number 1. Okay? Boom. I'm going to do that. I hit him for 2. So long, my friend. Thank you. All right. So he's out of there. Now this puts me in a really bad situation. Do I want to run and gun? Move 2 spaces and deal 1 damage. Well, that's all fine and dandy. And that might help me because if I'm able to get him out of the way, see, I could really mess myself up here. Jeez. Move 2 spaces and gain an evasion token. But then the demon gets an evade token. Now, what are evade tokens? An evasion token is kind of like, it's this little token right here. And if I get an evasion, if it tries to hit me, it's going to absorb this first. But the demon gets it too, which means I would have to hit them for 3. I say. Well, not so fast, my friends. See, I could go over to that crate and maybe get something. But that, I should have thought of that first. Now, there's a little crate over here. These crates have different things in them. They'll have either a flame frag, a style soda, or armor plate. These things are going to help you throughout these missions here. Okay, so you can see where this little bit game has a lot of strategy to it. You feeling me now? Do you see why I'm into this? All right. Now you're starting to feel me, aren't you? I think I'm going to run and gun because I really want to try the next turn. If I can get a couple of really good things, I can get out of here. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to shoot. Yeah. All right. Or I can just melee him and take a shot at that. All right. Why don't I just do that? I'm going to go diagonal and get right in his grill. All right, and I'm gonna fight him. All right. So that is run and gun. Or I have to stay a space away from him, I think, to shoot him. So I'll go back here. Is that right, Mal? Maliv? On run and gun, can I get up and melee him? Can I do that? Spray him or cleave him well, all right, so anyways, that is going to be a 4. All right. So now, what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to hit him for 1. So I'm going to put a little damage marker onto him. Okay. All right. Now they get their response. Okay. And here's the way it usually goes. They are going to react to the way I do things, and it goes from move to attack. So he is going to, because he has to, he's going to use a move. All right, and he's going to move up. Then he doesn't need the second move, okay, because obviously he's right up on me. Okay, on run and gun, yeah, you can do damage if you're directly next to him. Okay, then that's the way I want to do that. All right, so boom, we'll do that right there. All right, gotcha, guys. So, all right, that may make it easier for me because then I only need 2 of those dice. So now he is going to attack me for 1. I do get what is called, and I don't think I put it into the book here. I get an evade, a dodge, excuse me. If I roll a 4, 5, or 6 here on 1 die, I can dodge. If not, I'm going to increase my pulse, which isn't cool. I do get the dodge, so I take no damage. Not bad. Not bad. Okay? I only get to roll it once. Okay? You have to choose when you're going to do it. So, okay. Now I'm in a position where I need to take this guy out and then move. Okay? So, I'm still at the repulse. Okay? And now we're going to see what's going to happen. And this is where it can get a little bad for me. No! It's going to be good. It is going to be good, my friends. Because right there are 3 more actions. So they get no. Yeah, dodge is always available, but you got to choose to evade first if you have any to spend. Correct. Thank you. I didn't have any, so I didn't mention it. So I get 4 actions. They do not get a pulse turn in this. This is very lucky stuff here. So the first thing I'm going to do is deal 2 damage to this guy. Hold on here. Move up to 2 spaces, gain an innovation. No, okay. I'm going to use my first die, which is going to be a 4 anyways. A 1. And then, boom. My brother is gone. Okay? Perfect. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to move 3 spaces. And I can go diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, I would interact, but I still need a space. I need to interact with this door to leave. Okay? So I'm going to use my final action and get out of here. Or move up to here. Because the next one I need to get is an evade. Now, if they're all gone, this is something I want to ask you. As a matter of fact, since Malav is here, do I re-roll at the beginning of this turn right now? Since we're going into another turn, do I roll on the spawn roll? Because all the demons are gone, do I roll on the spawn roll? Even though I'm right at the gate. And that's what I think I do. Okay? I may be wrong, but I'm going to roll it anyways. All right? And that's going to be a 3, which is going to be 2 prowl. Prowl, which would be 4 spaces away. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I could put 2 there just in case. Yes. At a new wits phase, if there are no demons, you got to spawn new. That's the way I play it. I play it tough on myself, bro. I don't go easy. All right, and I'll put that dude right there. That's 4 away. And then our gun guy, this is a guy that you haven't seen. This guy's filthy. He's here. Now, all I need. Now, I need to really clean the slate here because the thing here is the demons get to go first. Okay? Demons get to go first. So let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Well, there's my action, but we got 2 2s. So what does that mean? Well, my friends, the way that works is we go by the demon attack. We go by our cheat, our thing, and it is demon's attack. Okay? And it goes by the closest demon possible. Now remember, he can't shoot me because because it's dark and he can only see 2 spaces. Now, when you get something like this, if they were next to me, each one, there would be 2 attacks against me. But you always round down 1. So you get something different on each dice. If I rolled 3 dice that were all 3s here, we would move them down from 3 to 2 to 1. So you get a demon move, then you would get an attack, and then another attack. Does that make sense, folks? I think so. If you can pay to leave some demons alive and in the dust, that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm right here, and I'm going to leave these guys here. They do not follow me. And I get to leave this room because I interact with the door and I'm gone. Boom. Wow. Got out of that first room. So now we take everything off. Okay. Again, I messed up some magnets, but I'm buying another set because I love this. I don't know how I messed it up either because I was so careful with it. But they're really hard to kind of glue into the bottom here. And I'm going to just show you on the bottom here. Yeah. I mean, this is just well crafted, well done. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to do another room here. And I want to make sure that you guys get the feel for this. So now, demons have night vision. Gun demons ignore darkness. Ooh, jeez. So should he have gotten a shot at me? We can do that. Gun demon. He would have took 1 ranged. If the gun demon is adjacent to the survivor, deal 2 damage. Otherwise, it's 1 damage. Okay, so let's just play it like it is. So I'm here. The gun demon was here. Okay, and I thought we were worrying about the closest demon that would attack, but because I believe that he would get an attack and I would get a dodge, so he would do 1 damage to me. He should have, but that's fine. He's a bad shot. Well, let's roll and see if I dodge it. I dodged it anyways, so the brother didn't get to hit me. Beautiful. All right, worked out perfectly. Okay, so that's the way we're going to play that. See, we don't cheat here. We just improvise. All right, so the next thing I do is I go to the book. So I'm going to roll a die. All right. Oh, that's the room we're looking for. That's the room we're looking for. Because we need to turn on the power. So we're going to set up the room. And that's just pure luck, folks, because we found the engine room. Okay. So we're going to set it up according to B there. So we're going to come in at this door here. There we go. So let me set that up that way. And the computer, the console, is here. Okay. So we have our console there. We're going to have a wall here. It's going to be a 1-2 wall. I've got to fix these magnets. Well, I'm just going to buy a new thing anyways. Then we have this here. And a barrel is going to be here. I'm going to turn this so you guys can see what I'm building here. Okay. Yep. Because all I need to do is get to that console. That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do. Console there, barrel. We put a barrel there. Then we're going to put... Oh. I did that wrong. There we go. That's there. Then we put that there. And this is going to go here. No, I messed that up almost. Where's the two? No, I was right. Hold on. You know, every once in a while, come on. There's just a couple of magnets that I messed up here, but that's okay. And I'm going to put this here. Boom. And then this is going to go right there perfectly. And then E1. Boom. Right there. Now, 4, 5, or 6, I come in here. Whoops, hold on. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, I come in here. 4, 5, 6, I come in there. All right. Let's see which one. I could fight my way through, or I can kind of maybe have a little bit of an easy time. All right, here we go. I'm going to come in this way. But it's not as easy as you think. Okay? So there we are. We're going to come in. All we got to do is interact with this console, and the lights are going to go on. Okay? And that's all we need to do for that mission. All right? That's all we need to do. Okay? All right. The console is an emergency control panel. Interact to restore power to the ship's primary systems and progress the game into the emergency stage. Okay? All right. Here we go. Now, what do we do here? Yeah, you got it. We got to roll. We got to spawn. Spawn. That's a 3. That's a 3, my brothers. So things about to pick up here. So 3. Demons. 2 and 3. 2. Spawn 2 blade. So on the prowl, within 4 spaces out of line of sight. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 1 guy there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 1 guy there. He's on the other side there. All right. Then hunt. Spawn in the furthest space within line of sight. Okay. Well, that's going to be right there. Oh, Nelly. Business is about to pick up, folks. All right. So how can I do this where you guys would see the well, we're not worried about these guys right now, so we'll deal with them on a later thing here. So the idea here is try to roll high, because if I could roll high, I might be able to get out of here cheap. We can only hope. Here we go. And yes. So they get no phase, but your boy got things down. Now listen. There's something else I didn't tell you. 6s. If you roll a couple 6s and you can bank the 6s, if you get a 666, okay, and you roll a 6 turn, if you roll 2 6s, you can bank those 6s. Okay? And then on the next turn, if you roll another 6, then you will have this super powered thing that you will go and they will not get a pulse phase at all. Okay? No, they don't get their mirror phase. They do not get their mirror phase. It's a special ability. You channel some demon powers. All right, this is going to be interesting right here because our gun demon has 3 HP. Oof. So the first thing I'm going to do oh boy, there's no easy way around this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to do my move. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Get up in this grill. Okay? So that's going to be a 3. Okay? So we know that's a 3. Second thing I'm going to do is all right, I got this. So I'm going to do my bash. Okay? And that's number 1. So I'm going to put that over there and I'm going to hit him for 2. So we know we got him for 2 right now. All right? So boom. So I'll just put that there, just so we know. Finally, because I don't believe you can do the same action twice. Well, you can. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Well, it wouldn't matter. I can do a 2, and I can deal 1 damage to 2 targets, but it's not going to matter. That's going to take the gun demon completely out of the picture. All right. So now, guess what, my friends? They get to mirror these actions. Remember what I said? They didn't get a pulse, but they get to mirror these actions. So the guy that is farthest away is going to go first. So we're going to move him 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They get to move. Hold on. Blade demons move 3. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. Okay. So he's right there. Then, so it's always move. And then attack. Okay. So 2. He can attack because he is melee. He can't attack because he's melee. Okay? That is going to be their turn. It's going to be my turn. I'm so close. I need 2 actions here. I need 2 actions here. This could be bad because if they get to go, I'm going to get kicked in the teeth. I got to man up here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oof. Well, I'm going to get to move, but I'm going to be playing a couple of turns here with these guys. All right. So, 3. He's going to move. 1, 2, 3. And he's like, bro, you ain't turning on the lights. Okay. Then the second one is he's going to attack me, and he is going to do 1 damage. Yep. He's going to do 1 damage to me. I'm going to attempt to roll because I don't have any evade here. Yeah, that's the way we do it. That's a dodge. So again, we're okay. All right, another wits phase. We've got to be able to make this. Results of 2 are movement actions for demons. 1's are attack. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't put that down here. Doggone it. I forgot to. Okay. If the pulse actions, yeah, you know what I was going? I was going right here. Okay, so either way, they got to go. What about 3s? 3s they get to move. Results of 2 are movement actions for demons. 1's are attack. That's where I messed up. The other 3s are evade, correct? We would put an evade on somebody, if I'm not 100% correct. I'll just wait for him to answer. Yeah, you know what I was doing? I was going off this list here instead of, there is a separate list in the book, and I forgot to put it on the back here. That's all right. I'll write it on. 3s are evade. Yeah. So this dude's going to get an evade. So actually it was an evade and an attack. So he would go back. So he would be here. He would get an evade. And he can't attack because he's there. Okay, so nothing happens regardless. Now I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Up to here. I'm sorry, I messed that up, folks. But this is why Malev is here. Malev. I'm butchering the poor guy's name. And this guy's a genius. Makes a great game. All right, here we go. Come on, Rob. All right, so we're back to the wits phase. Let's see what happens. Evade and move. But I do get that. So what's going to happen is he's going to move 1, 2, 3. And they're growling, and I'm trying to figure the doggone thing out. This guy's going to get an evade. But with my action, I'm going to use the interact. I'm going to turn on the lights. And I believe that ends the whole thing. Or do I have to get out? Which is an interesting point. So I turn on the lights. I can see everything. And I went, oh, damn, no. You got to be kidding me, bro. These things can't be coming at me like this. So now what I ask is, do I have to get out the door to end the scenario? Or once I turn on the lights, that's the end and I go to the emergency phase? And I just want to make sure that, oh yeah, you gotta get out. It's just stage 2 now. Gotta find room 5. Yeah, so what I wanted to do is we're gonna try to get out of here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna end with the first phase, and then we would head right into the emergency phase. Sole survivor objective is to find the navigation bridge, but I want to get out of this room. because we got some guys here and they're causing us problems. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, come on. Come on. The game state stay. The game slate stays the same. Your objective just changes. Okay, great. So let's finish this, at least this level, because I wanted to give you guys a great taste of this, and I didn't want to make it 5 hours long either. Okay, I got 2 actions here. They've got 1. They're going to attack. He can attack diagonally to me. Okay, so he's going to take a shot at me. He's got an evade. So he's going to take a shot and try to hit me for 1. I am going to try to, let me use this dice here. Try to take, 3. No, I am going to take a wound there. So I'm going to go up. I'm going to put this die right here so I know that I am going to go up to pulse 4. Uh-oh, not cool. So now, I've got to get out of here, but the problem is that they are going to get those actions that I was talking about. So I've got to go 1, 2, 3. That is going to be my move action. Remember what we said here. All right, so I used one of these for a move action. I'm going to turn that over, and that is going to be a 3, just so we know what their thing is going on here. Okay. Oh, they're going to move. And then this one here, I want to do another move, I think. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. All right. So we're going to spin this around a bit so you guys can see what is going on here. All right. So I did 2 3s. But remember what happens. Remember I told you, on something like this, all right, we're going to bring one of these down. So, oh, no, we don't. They're going to move twice. So he's going to move right up. Boom. Right there. This guy's going to move. 1, 2, 3. So he's right there. All right. And that's the way that goes. Cry out. Permadeath or die. Yeah, you know it, bro. You know what's going on. All right, here we go. So now, this is where this game becomes brilliant. Because the more, I took a wound. But now there's a greater chance that they can hit me even harder. Okay. And really cause some stress here. Okay, the more dice you roll, the more chances you get 1, 2, or 3. So, what do you do here, right? I need one of those great rolls that I usually can concoct. Let's see. Oh. So, yeah, right. So they get another evade, this dude, okay? And then I get to move. I'm going to use my move ability. And then I will interact with the door and just get out. Now, when I got out, okay, everything would clear off, okay? And then we would roll to see if we can get room 5. Let's see if we can get room 5 on the first shot. No, we would get the same room again. So basically, we would roll to see what door we come in. And then we would roll our demon thing. And now, the thing is, if I really wanted to be tricky here, okay, and I want to teach you this, if I rolled a 4, I said, well, do I want to take on another wound, not a wound, but increase my pulse? Because increasing my pulse, I can bring this room down to 3, or I can bring this room up to 5, which is the room I need to go to. Okay? So that would mean I would leave this room and go right into the next objective room, which, I gotta tell you, would be pretty good. But I'd be rolling 5 dice, and I'm getting closer to that 7, which would kill me. because one more hit and then one more hit after that, sayonara. So it's not as easy as you think. Okay. Yeah, you can exert to raise the 4 to a 5, and it's called exert. So you see where you could roll the dice, take some chances here, and really do some very unique things. All right, 51 minutes. I think that's pretty doggone good. I think you have a pretty good idea what's going on here. This is a masterpiece. Okay? This is smart. This is innovative. Okay? And I'm not saying it because the guy's in here. Okay? Because I was saying this a couple days ago. All right? And by the way, you, my friend, you are one beautiful son of a bitch. I'm going to tell you right now, Maliv. Okay? Anybody that designs something like this, you've got my ultimate respect. And I will follow you. I will follow you to the end. Okay? So I can't wait to see what you do next. And let me know. Send me an email. novaprime860@hotmail.com. Keep me informed when your stuff is, when you got new stuff. Because I will go out and buy it. And I will promote it here because I love it. All right? This is great stuff. This is great stuff. This is so much fun. I can't remember when I just took something and played it and played it and played it. Okay? I mean, just absolutely brilliant. And congratulations to you. More people need to know about this. And that's why I wanted to do this today. I wanted to do the video the other day. It's things like this that get me excited about gaming. Anytime you can take and you can have something in front of you and you can play a miniature game that does not take you, a lifetime to set up and a lifetime to tear down, and you get this experience that's just phenomenal. Hats off. Tip of the hat to you, my brother. Would love to pick it up. Hopefully get a good chance to do so here in Poland rather than import it. Oh, God, I would really love... I was going to tell you, it's over at my good friends at Miniature Market. They do not have the scenery set, but they do have the box there. I don't know how many they have left. Get them now. Get them now. I'm telling you, people are going to see this. They're going to buy this and sell it out. Okay? Because that's what we do. All right? And when they see that it's sold out, and I already gave them a call. I said, listen, we want to bring anything this guy does, we want to bring it in. That's the kind of pull I got at M&M. Really good showcasing, Rob. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Contra. I jumbled a few things, and I said I was going to, but thank God Maliv was here to correct a few things. But I was on the righteous path. I was on the righteous path. Oh, I missed that it was at M&M. Yes, it is at Miniature Market. Just put in Demonship. You can get it there. My good friends in the United States. I wish we shipped overseas. But with shipping the way it is, you can understand why they don't want to kill you guys. I think they could, but I think it would cost you a bit. I'm sure maybe some of the stores locally have it out there overseas. And, I know I got a lot of overseas fans, and I'll tell you this much. I'm very thankful for each and every one. Maliv says, cheers, you're the man. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, my brother. And thanks for the help today. Really showcasing a beautiful, beautiful experience. Boy, I got some lucky rolls, didn't I? But, then again, it can go totally wrong. I can get chewed up and then have to clear everything off, start all over again. I've had that happen like 3 or 4 times where I couldn't even pick my nose. But again, I can't stress how much this Black Site Studios, Maliv, and all the things that they're doing, how much this is just fantastic. Okay, it's just really, it has this old school feel. It feels old school. It plays old school. It's smart, and I could just see, sending out, hey, here's a couple more figures. Here's some bosses. Here's some, you've got to get to an additional room. Maybe increasing it to a D8. All right, because you add 2 more rooms. Oh, boss room. You got to get to the 8. All right, you know, you got to turn on. Maybe you got to do something else. It's just so easy to modify and make this even more, and so much with just a tweak, house rule, whatever you want to do. There's different things that you can do, and you can just make this. The potential is unruly. And this pit fighter, which is the next thing, just glorious. Check out Black Site directly to see what other things we have for the game. Oh, there's more stuff. There's more stuff. See, I've got to go to the site. I've been so laser focused in on this that your brother just just laser focused. I haven't even started looking for other stuff, but I'm going to now. Now I will. So be it. All right, my dear friends. I hope you enjoyed this. We made it a nice quick hour. We made it a fun hour. I want to thank Maliv. I want to thank everybody that's come into the chat. Bless you all. I love you all. You know that. All right. And stick around for Sunday. You know, we got all kinds of stuff. We'll have our miniature market update. Then next week, I don't know. If there are demands out to see more of this, I will do it again. I will do it again. All right? Until next time, it's your old pal Rob saying, I love you guys. You know what? This game's so great, I think we're going to give Maliv, we're going to give him a Godzilla. Let's see if he gets the music. Let's see if he gets the music. This is for you, my brother. That is the highest honor on this channel, when the big G gives you the music. Okay? Usually he just roars. He takes the money off the thing. You know, he doesn't care about everybody in the audience. He could be just a bit much. But that was his 2-claw salute to you. Well done. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.